Okie dokie, folks. So, this is another collection video. I don't think I've done powders yet. We need to do powders. I have this wee bucket. I have this loose powder, and then I have a magnetic single. I'm just going to start with the magnetic single I have because I want to get this big pile off the desk before I knock over. I have this single of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfected Micro Powder in one fair. I do not like the magnetic power of these powders in the new Charlotte Tilbury compacts. They are so weak. I don't get why they can't have a more powerful magnetic pull like the bronzers. Is that too much to ask? And especially for the powder highlight, it's not a strong enough magnet for the price you are paying. I really like these powders, and I forgot a powder. So this is one of my absolute favorite powders. I love it. I've gone through 2 of these so far since I've fallen in love with Charlotte Tilbury products, which is since the start of 2022. So every 6-ish months I finish up one of these. So that is just saying how much of a favorite it is. And I actually have a unopened fair here in the old compact. I have this one because I bought this Lunar New Year one, and this is refillable, and I just love the design, and this was €5 cheaper. And I actually have the Airbrush brightening powder in here, which I'm trying to get some good usage on because it's very white. It's very, very white. But this is really good powder if you are paler than pale. It's a really good all over powder. It's great brightening powder if you use pale and then you go in with this after to brighten. It's a fave powder of mine. I will keep repurchasing it while crying because it is so expensive. I'll talk to you about all pressed powders and then do all loose powders together. So a powder I have 2 of because it's another favorite is this Makeup Gallery Smoothly Does It pressed powder in translucent. This is a 150 powder from Deals, Poundland, that place. And this is actually really nice powder. It breaks very easily. The packaging is quite cheap, but the product inside is really good. This was a recommendation from Jordan Lipscomb. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I'm really bad with names, but this was off her recommendation. I got it. I loved it. Really, really good. Really focusing on finishing this powder because I do have a lot of powder. I want to bring down the numbers of the pressed powders I have, but I also want to recognize which ones are faves, which ones I would bring back in, and this is definitely one I will try to continue to repurchase if I can. I also have the Cash Beauty Satin Powder in Translucent. This was a newer release, the start of this year. It's a translucent powder. It's white toned, but I think it goes quite clear on the skin. I use this a good amount of times. So the K emblem is no longer on the pan, but it's very sparsely that I use it, and I go ham for powder. So I haven't really got a chance to use this consistently. I think when I have this all finished, I will bring this in. But yeah, I really like that. From the times I've had it, I have no complaints. It is a really good powder. It mattifies as a powder does, and I really like it. So the next powder I got is Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I have not used this yet. I've swatched it. It is a pale yellow powder. And I bought this because of a recommendation from Steph Lyons on YouTube. I love her videos and her makeup always looks really nice. And she says this is a really good powder for brightening under the eyes. And I thought, oh, for Essence, not bad. It was, I think, $3.75. Which Essence prices are going up there, guys. But I thought I'd get it, try it out. I have not tried it out yet because I have so many powders. But I can't wait to try this one. And then my last two pressed powders are in Vintage Compact. This is a Vintage Stratton Compact. And in this one, I have my repressed Dior Powder No Powder, which I absolutely despise, but I want to use up. I think this, I'm going to put this in my everyday drawer, because it's a nice brightening powder, but it's just too pale for me. It's really pale. Yeah, so I don't like the Dior Powder No Powder, and I'm not sad or surprised that it's being discontinued. Yeah. And in this one, which is also Vintage Stratton Compact, I have the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder, which is designed to fit in these vintage compacts, which I really enjoy. I love it. And since Rimmel London is recently cruelty free, is amazing. I'm trying to rediscover my love for Rimmel and like buy little bits here and there of Rimmel and bring it more in my collection. But look at this. It is so pretty. I love vintage compacts. Oh my gosh. And I've already gone through like a whole one of these Stay Matte powders, and I've forgotten how good they were because I haven't used them in a. That's not my hair. I haven't used them in a while since like they haven't been cruelty free, and I've been like exclusively cruelty free. But they're great, and I've ordered a couple more bits from Rimmel. I'm getting their kind of free tinted foundation, their skin tint, and I don't know. I ordered a few bits for my birthday, and that's what's coming. So I'm gonna throw those powders back in my everyday powder drawer. On to my loose powders. I'm gonna start with this one because it's a 2-in-1. So this is the Shein Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Scent Powder Duo. So we have a pressed powder here, and this is supposed to be translucent, but it's white, girl. It's white, and this is very hard pressed into there. You will not get a lot of payoff. So if you don't like something that's really powdery, that's good for you. And then we have a loose powder down here, and I've used this once, to be quite honest with you, in a testing video. I've used it once, and it was alright. It was very white, very, very not translucent. It was very white toned, but I will get to it and try use up, because I feel like using the loose powder up would be so simple, because like it's a hassle. So coming to a project plan near you, maybe, don't know. This is supposed to be used like the setting powder. The loose setting powder is to bake under your eyes, and then the pressed is for the rest of your face. You know, I use powder where I want powder. The next powder I have is the Liqueur Translucent Satin Powder, which is the for the Laura Mercier one. This is nice. This is also very white, but it's also very light, and I really like this. I know when I want to have like a nice, bright, lifting, like radiant look, I use this loose powder, and it's really nice. Next in this e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder is the Glossier Powder in G11, G12. I just prefer the container of the e.l.f. powder, because the Glossier powder, they're like, girl, natural. You're not getting any of this out. I need it. I love this powder. It is so natural looking. I've gone through like 3 of the loose powders. I think it's so dang good. And it's so natural. I accidentally use this powder yesterday, G11, G12. They're like tinted for your skin tone, and I used it to bake under my eyes when I was using like a tan color, like a honey glow, like my tan foundation, and I was like, oh, this is going to be right under eye, but we need to find a different powder for the rest of my face. This is lovely. I recommend it to everyone. I'm like, it's such a great powder. It sets, but it doesn't like mattify. It gives like a nice skin look, like a little radiance, or like a little glimmer, shimmer. Well, no, it's not shimmery. It gives like a natural skin glow, like dewiness. The next powder, the last powder we have is this Revolution I Heart Revolution Peach loose powder. This was another recommendation from Jordan. This was another recommendation from Jordan because she used it in one of her lives, and I was like, your underwears look really nice. It's supposed to smell like peaches. It doesn't. And I like the tint this powder gives. It's really nice. I haven't used it a bunch to see like the wear power, but I kind of stick to what I dump in my drawer, and these are in like a different little setup to keep everything like separated. But I can't wait to like get more use on these, more testing, more videos, and that's really all my powders. If you tried one of these powders and you really like them, if you find anything like a dupe for any of the ones I have at a cheaper price, like I don't want a dupe that's like around the same price. Who wants that? You're just better get the same one. But if you have any powder recommendations, I'll listen. I love buying powder because I'm like, I'll go through it, says the woman with too many powders. uh, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I'll chat to you later. Bye!